Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2022 not mid-month, it's just the first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks of June 2022 from the 1st through the 15th. And this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well. And as always, thanks for taking the time to be here to watch any of the videos on my YouTube channel. Your likes, shares, subscribing, comments, those of you who reach out for personal readings, always a note of gratitude. Okay, Scorpio, this reading is for you for the first 2 weeks of June 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio. It's relevant if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio. Watch all of your signs if you know them, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, for any additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something does resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that info by clicking on the description link. I can usually respond the same day with more info. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings, and I'm pretty timely about scheduling, so message me if you'd like. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the first half of June looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, Scorpio, we begin with the Ten of Wands. Feeling a bit overwhelmed at the end of your rope, needing to lay a burden down. Something's become just too much. Seven of Wands. Tired of defending, protecting, guarding, standing by. Standing up for something you believe in. Next, we have the Nine of Swords, my least favorite tarot card. Stress, anxiety, worry, fear, insomnia. Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our mind, our intellectual landscape, how we look at things, belief systems, ideologies, perceptions. This, in a way, is kind of future tripping. This card usually shows up when someone is in a lot of fear, anxiety, worry about how the future is going to work out in something, and they're trying to envision an outcome, but it's almost always the worst possible outcome until it gets built up in your head, your mind, to be so bad it doesn't actually even match the external reality of the situation. It's not that what you're worried about isn't valid, it's just that this is a card of thinking about it too much, too obsessively, and too negatively. With the Ace of Cups, new love and romance, new beginnings, a heart opening up again. Is this ever going to happen to me? Am I ever going to have a new beginning? Am I ever going to find that right person? Is my heart ever going to have the chance to start over again? Next, we have the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success, typically after a challenge. It's a card of being recognized. Bonuses, promotions, awards, raises, or just being seen as special, unique, being appreciated and praised. Winning with the Nine of Wands. So we have the Ten of Wands and Nine of Wands. This is almost at the end of a difficult path. Maybe feeling tired, discouraged. This is almost always the don't give up card, perseverance. That's where this victory is going to come from. Don't give up. And don't give up doesn't necessarily mean staying in a situation that isn't good or healthy for you. Don't give up means that sometimes even if it's a situation you have to leave or it doesn't work out the way you want it to, don't give up on, don't put yourself in this Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups thinking, oh, it's never going to happen for me. I should just give up even wanting it because it's never going to happen. Don't do that. From the bottom of the deck, representing overall energy and focus or guidance for the first half of June, is the Three of Cups. Party energy, social energy, kindred spirits, having a good time. Super positive connections in your community. Let's clarify. It's like you're worried about something in the future, the outcome of something that has to do with starting over again or something new. It feels like you've been working at something for quite some time and it's just not what you want it to be, and you're wondering if you should give up maybe on the thing itself or even on the idea of having it. Let's clarify that overall energy of the Three of Cups, because that's usually a social or celebratory energy. The Nine of Swords again, stress, anxiety, worry, fear about the future. Well, I know you're not celebrating that. The Seven of Wands again, defending, protecting, standing by that which you are invested in or feel is like your truth, your importance. The Two of Swords, not being willing, reluctant or resistance to looking at something or make a choice. You know what I believe this is in terms of overall energy, Scorpio? Because these are interesting cards to clarify a card that is actually quite bright, quite social, quite supportive in terms of your best friends and kindred spirits or positive connections in your community. Whatever those mean for you, best friends, kindred spirits, your community, your tribe, this is the focus is that they're helping you. They're helping you. It feels like there's something you don't want to back down on, which implies there's another person or another side that wants you to give in to something or make a different decision about something. But you're like, I can't do that, because if I do that, I compromise myself. And and you're tired of being in this position where you have to defend in this situation. Perhaps it's a relationship. You don't want to let go of the relationship, but yet you're tired of saying, look, it's either, you're tired of defending a stance, which it looks like you have support in. It's like, no, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to negotiate, because I would be negotiating my own ethics, my own sense of what's true and right for me. And you're being and this is like, I'm not going to back down from that. And it feels like you very much have support in doing this from your friends, your tribe, your community. Let's clarify that Ten of Wands. But I think even in the midst of this, there's still all this worry about, okay, well, if this isn't going to work out, does that mean this avenue, this part of my life, or this dream is closed off to me permanently? Clarify. Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands, the Lovers, new beginnings, and a relationship at a crossroads. A decision needing to be made about a relationship, but typically the future of a relationship. New beginnings, but this is all clarifying being at the end of your rope. I think you're tired of waiting. I think you're tired of waiting for a decision, waiting for something to manifest, just waiting. I think you're tired of that. It's like you're waiting for something. Maybe some of you, this is a relationship. You're waiting for something else in the relationship for it to move on to another level, or how the future of this is going to go. You're pretty firm, and maybe the other person is pretty firm too on what it needs to be, and it doesn't jive, and it feels like you have support from your people, your community, but you're tired of being stuck. It feels like maybe you're stuck at a crossroads and you've been stuck there. And I think it's time to perhaps stop waiting for your life to do whatever based on the other person, and just move forward and make the decisions you need to make on your own. Clarify Seven of Wands, defending, protecting. The Ten of Wands again. Yeah, you're tired of it. Here's the Four of Wands, happy home, relationship, marriage. Maybe some of you are, maybe this relationship has been at that commitment crossroads. It feels like for a long time it's just not going anywhere, and you're just like you're tired of it. Let's clarify that Nine of Swords, anxiety, fear about the future. With the Ace of Cups, it's like you're afraid it's not going to happen, or you're afraid you can't have new love and romance again. Another chance for the heart to open up again. Some of you, it might be this relationship. You're like, it's just this new beginning. It's not going to happen. Again, it's kind of future tripping, And it's your fears hijacking your rational mind and going, oh, if you give up on this, you're too old, it'll never happen again, or whatever. I mean, all the things that our fears and insecurities tell us about, that's the Nine of Swords, right? It's our fears and insecurities kind of hijacking our rational mind. All these repeating cards, Nine of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups, which it already is. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, getting what you want. The Eight of Cups, leaving behind something unfulfilling. This feels like you're afraid it's never going to happen for you. If you leave this particular situation or relationship, like you're going to have to leave the dream of what you want or abandon hope, right? You're envisioning that it's just never going to work out for you. Stop doing that. Stop attracting that kind of energy. Let's clarify, but because we have victory here, if you just hang in there, persevere just a little bit longer, right? You're almost at the end of that path. Victory comes from this perseverance here. I'm surprised not to see the Chariot card here. Clarify, Six of Wands, victory. Six of Wands, Nine of Wands. The Tower and the Fool, wow. Unexpected change. Brand new beginnings, a new journey starts. Complete, utterly new journey. It's clarifying victory. Let's clarify that Nine of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. Your hard work pays off. Spirits are uplifted. Everything is illuminated. Seven of Cups, multiple options and opportunities, dreams, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, practical new beginnings. You know what it is here, Scorpio? You may be in a position where you can't see it yet, especially if you're concerned about something ending, you're worried about something ending, and you're worried also not just about the ending itself, because those are always challenging and painful, but worried that that might be it for you, that closes off some aspect of your life where you had dreams that just won't be fulfilled. Spirit's saying, of course, there's other options and opportunities for you out there. You just have to get through the ending. You have to get to the end of something in order to do that, right? Don't give up. That's the ultimate thing I'm looking at here. Don't give up and don't compromise what you know to be true and right for yourself. And it looks, again, like you have support in doing that. So let's end with guidance, advice, feedback. You're almost at the end of this cycle. Don't give up and don't give in on what your true, right, fulfilled dream is. If it's not in this situation, don't compromise yourself. It means that it's on the other side of this ending, even if you can't see that. The Nine of Wands, don't give up. Perseverance. The Hanging Man, waiting, watching. It's temporary. You're almost there. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism based on faith, trusting that the path that you're on, the right path, which you have support on, is going to lead to your wish fulfillment and your victory, triumph, success. If it's not this situation, if it's not this relationship, if it's not this whatever, don't compromise yourself to stay in it, because it means that what is truly good and right for you that you do want, that is supported by the people that love you, is on the other side of this ending. Okay, Scorpio. Those are your messages for the first half of June. I hope you found them useful. Perhaps gave you some hope and some strength for the future. Again, if any of this resonates with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June mid-month readings. Stay well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.